Hi there, I'm Jonathan Graham from Inward, and I'd like to talk to you today about a role with a UK-based client of ours who are expanding into the USA. I think this is one of the most exciting jobs in the tech sector I have ever seen. They're looking for 4 salespeople in the USA. This is selling true AI software technology. I actually believe it's the hottest job in the tech sector right now. They're paying between 150 to 160k base in US dollars, double that OTE with excellent stock options. I've been placing salespeople in the UK tech sector for 20 years. I've seen Y2K, dot-com bubble, you name it, I've seen it in terms of this boom, that boom. I don't think in 20 years I've seen a more exciting looking client than this one. They are massive growth, massive funding, incredible client lists that are gaining unbelievable return on investment from the technology. They've got Gartner Cool Vendor Award. They've literally created a new category in the artificial intelligence space. Huge customer satisfaction ratings from major global brands that will make your hair stand on end. We're talking about one client gaining an 11,500% return on investment due to their investment in this specific product. Another major global CPG brand reduced their transport costs by 10% as a result of buying this technology. They've got multiple employer recognition awards for best workplace, best culture. It's just a great opportunity. So what's the role? It's a new business sales role. The marketing and the branding behind this business is some of the best I've ever seen in my recruitment career. What I would point out though, is if you look through the client list, what's interesting is nearly all the best deals are self-generated by the salespeople. Often I get clients come to me and they say, yeah, this deal, what we sell is a C-level sale. This really is a sale that is done in the C-suite. Obviously because the technology is so pioneering and such a new category, it's a deal that's won at C-level or very senior line of business in global enterprise. And we'll talk about what the client's looking for in a minute, but I think it's pretty obvious to note that they're going to want to see experience of where you've sold at C-level within global enterprise organizations. It's selling an AI solution that's very much ahead of the curve and very much ahead of the competition. And they've got vacancies across the USA, typically around manufacturing, consumer packaged goods are areas they go at, but it's broad, it's enterprise level clients that they're really focusing on. So these are complex sales involving very collaborative win teams. You working with classic methodologies like MEDPIC or any other methodology that you've got. What they do like are people that have method in their madness. So what they're looking for, well, you're going to need to have, the word we use over here in the UK is gravitas, professionalism, that ability to be respected and believed. And what's most important is business acumen. A lot of the deals that they win are where they've really understood at discovery business issues at an extremely deep level. What's driving the business, what's bothering the key buying influences. So you'll need to be from a background that sells technology to the business and not to IT. This is very much a role for somebody who sells to senior leaders in line of business, marketing, HR, supply chain, not IT. Obviously you'll be used to bringing IT into the deals, but your first and foremost focus will be really senior level line of business leaders. They're looking for people who are really consultative in their approach, collaborative in their approach. People who at interview will be able to demonstrate where they've brought together win teams across a business and kept them together to win the deal. And what's interesting is culturally, this is a very balanced culture. Often I'll deal with clients where I think that's an engineering driven company or that's a sales driven company. This is a people driven company, so when they win a deal, they have a town hall and everybody gets credit for the deal. And it's really important. They spoke a lot about having a much more quiet ego than often a lot of typical salespeople, very comfortable to let maybe senior members of the deal team take quite a lot of credit for the deal whilst the sales guy goes home and spends his commission on something cool. So you'll need to be a good door opener, good networker. One thing that they did talk about a lot was the speed at which this business is growing, and they've got some pretty senior level guys who've been in some fast growing businesses and been part of some really successful exits before. They've all said they've never been in a business that's growing this quick. It's unbelievably, the word they used was blistering speed. And they said that that's great. And what often happens is we've put a process in, we've put a system in, and 4 weeks later we're putting a new one in, not because we don't know what we're doing, but because the business needs and the requirements of the business have changed that mean we need a completely new process or a new system. And they said some people have struggled with that, and some people love the fact that the business is growing so rapidly that it's always reiterating itself into different versions as a company. One of the things they also expressed, if you look at the team in the UK, and I can tell you more about the company when you've applied, is there is an element of the salespeople in every single one that's doing really, really well here. They all have a profound level of pride in the craft of selling itself and very solid identity as a sales professional, and they're really keen to see that in people who apply. So clients paying, as I say, between 150,000 to 160,000 US dollars. The stock options are absolutely great. You're just about to get in here around Series B, maybe Series C. So there's still a great opportunity to get some value out of the stock and be part of a business that's going all the way. They really, really are. To apply, all you've got to do is follow the process in the video ask. It is an interview, so do please put your best foot forward. And please understand, we will not and cannot consider candidates that haven't responded fully via the video ask system. So thanks ever so much for watching the video today. All the best. Bye-bye.